Hey everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to RNG manipulate Cresselia or Mesprit in Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. They are roaming Pokemon, and they are slightly different than the other roamers in this game, which are the legendary birds, so I'll cover those in a separate video. Now, before we get started, let's go over things you're going to need both in-game and out-of-game. In-game, you're going to need the Coin Flip Poketch app. This is to help you confirm your initial seed. In addition to that, you're going to need some Chadots with the move Chatter. So you can see I have two Chadots here, and they both know the move Chatter. They learn that at level 21, just go and catch them on the route outside of Pastoria City, and they'll both come with the move. You can use Chatter like a field move and then speak into your DS's microphone in order to record a custom noise like I've got here. This will help you do advancements in the RNG minute. In addition to that, I would also suggest a way to catch the Cresselia. I have some Master Balls here. And then last but not least, if you want a shiny, you're going to need to know your secret ID. And if you want a shiny with specific stats, you're going to need a like custom trainer ID and secret ID in order to have gotten that specific stat spread shiny. I've got a video on that on how to RNG your trainer ID and secret ID combo if you'd like to do that and check it out. Okay, out of game, you're going to need two tools. You're going to need PokeFinder by Admiral Fish and EonTimer 3.0 by Das Amphros. Now we're going to go into EonTimer 3.0 first. What you're going to want to do is make sure you go to the Gen 4 tab here and make sure the calibrated delay is set at 574. The calibrated second is set to 14, and then we'll target delay and target second we'll come back to later. Now you're going to click this little settings cog here, and a preferences window is going to open up. You're going to make sure to click the timer here, and the console you're going to change to whatever you're playing. There's a few options that are relevant to you. NDS is the original DS or a DS Lite. DSi is a DSi or a DSi LL. And a 3DS is any of the 3DS or 2DS family, including 3DS, 3DS XL, new 3DS, new 3DS XL, and 2DS or new 2DS XL. I'm playing on a DS, so I'll select that. The other options are all for Game Boy Advanced games. Okay, that's EonTimer all set up. Now let's go into PokeFinder. So in PokeFinder, we're going to want to click the Gen 4 tab, and then we're going to click Static. A Gen 4 static window will pop up, and make sure you've got the correct profile selected. This has my trainer ID and my secret ID in it. Now for the method, roamers are method 1. So we're going to click Searcher, and then we're going to click Method and make sure it's on method 1. For the lead, I'm going to set it to none. And if you have a special lead, you could put that there, although I don't think that they apply to the roamers anyway, so I'm going to select none. For min delay and max delay, this is basically how long you're willing to wait at the title screen. I wouldn't set it below 600 for the minimum delay, and the maximum delay is, I set it to 5,000, although if you can't find any results, you can increase that. For min advance and max advance, that's how many Chatot flips you're willing to do. So I'm going to set that to 100, and again, if I can't find anything that I would like, then I will increase this to above 100. Cresselia only has one ability, so I'm going to do that. Cresselia is always female, so we're going to say 100% female. Now shiny is there's a few options here. There's any, which will give you both shiny and non-shiny results, star shiny and square shiny, or star/square. This is for Gen 8. If you're going to transfer it up there, it will tell you what shiny it will be. Now star/square is if you don't care if it's going to be star or square shiny. I select that because I don't intend to transfer it up. Lastly is nature. I'm going to go for a sassy nature. I'll check that box, and I don't care about my hidden power type specifically. Then I'm going to put in what IVs that I want, and then I'll hit search, and I will get my result. As you can see, I have exactly one result, and that's because I specifically RNG'd my trainer ID and secret ID to get this one to be shiny. So we're going to copy that seed, and then we're going to right click it and hit generate times for seed, and the seed to time window will pop up. Here we can pick any of these date and times. They're all pretty much equal, none of them matter. I always tend to look for my birthday, but you don't have to do anything special. Nothing on my birthday. So I will go with this one here. Then we're gonna click that, and then down here in this calibration section, it says delay plus and minus. We're gonna set that to 200, and seconds plus and minus, you're gonna set that to 2. Then you're gonna click generate. Now we're basically all set up. At this point, you're gonna want to make sure that you're saved in front of the Pokemon. So I'll save in front of this Cresselia here, and we can start setting up the date and time on our DS itself. Okay, so we're in the date and time section of the DS, and what we're going to want to do is set it to the date and time we picked in seed to time. So it's 2022, it's 6:29. Then it's 16 hours, 57 minutes, and 55 seconds. So we're going to set it to 16 hours, 57 minutes. And then for the seconds, what we're going to do is put this stuff in EonTimer. So let's take a look at EonTimer. So for target delay, that's going to be 3952 here. And for target second, that's going to be 55. Now, if you notice in EonTimer, it says minutes before target is 1. That means we're going to set this 57 minutes in our DS to 56 minutes. Then we're going to hit start on EonTimer at the same time as we hit A in our DS to confirm the time. Now, EonTimer is going to start counting down. When it finishes counting down, you're going to press A to launch the game. And after that, you're going to try and get to the save file select screen as quickly as possible. Now, once you've actually launched the game, another timer is going to continue counting down, and you're going to launch the game from the save file select screen once that timer finishes counting down. So that timer finished counting down, and the game is launched, and now I'm going to get to the save file select screen and wait for the second timer to finish counting down. All right, so now that the game is loaded, we're going to use the coin flips to figure out if we are on our correct seed. So we're going to click search flips. Then what we're going to do is input the flips from the coin flips here. All right, so I got a tails, and I'll input tails on the coin flip. And I'll keep doing this until it says possible results is 1. That's tails. Tails. All right, we've got one result. I'll hit OK, and it will hover over what I hit. So let's take a look here. We hit 3954, and we were aiming for 3952, so we were really close. So first things first, if you open up EonTimer, going to type in the delay that you hit. 3954 is what I hit, and I'll click Update, and the calibrated delay will change. In addition to that, if you notice, I was aiming for 3952, but I hit 3954. They are both even. If I had hit 3953, what I would have to do is change the year. So, for example, if you hit an odd delay, you can only hit odds. So if I hit 3953, then I'm only hitting 3953 or 3955 or 3951. But because I hit 3954, I'll hit 3952 if I am, sufficiently early enough. So the way you would deal with that is by changing the year here. You could change that to 2021, and if I click to generate, these all change to 3953. So it's all gravy if you just change the year, if you hit an even delay when you're aiming for an odd, or an odd delay when you're aiming for an even. At this point, we just have to reattempt to try and hit the proper seed. So we were aiming for 57, so 56. Here we go. All right, so now we're going to try the coin flips again to see what we got. Okay, so it looks like we are on seed. So what we're going to do is copy the seed, hit Control-C. Then we're going to close seed to time, and we're going to go over into the Gen 4 static window again. We're going to click Generator, and we're going to make sure it's set to Method 1. Then we're going to set the lead to none, and then we're going to paste our seed here and then hit generate. Now we're going to scroll down until our shiny frame appears, or whatever frame we're aiming for. So there it is, 62. So what we're going to have to do here is aim 5 frames before 62, because both Cresselia and Mesprit have 5 frames of generation. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to stop our advancements on frame 57. So now we're going to open the chat out flips and listen to them. Now we're going to use the pitches to help determine the advancements here. There we go. Mid high, low, mid high, mid high, mid low, mid high, mid low, low. Yep. And we just flip to advance. So we're on 57, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. So we're on 57, and we just talk to Cresselia. Oh, can't fly from here. Okay. So now we just have to go and catch Cresselia. Now you're going to have to do this without, you don't actually have to catch it without saving, but you have to take a look at it without saving. So we're going to have to go find Cresselia. Now, it's very likely that you've succeeded once you did everything properly, so I'm going to do my best to find Cresselia in a timely manner. I find the best place to go catch the roamers in this game is to go over to Jubilee. Oop, let's get the map going. All right, so we have one on to the right of us. So what we're going to do is hope, nope, go back up. Hope it goes to our route. It does not. Go back up. Come on. And this is pretty much what I'm going to be doing until something shows up on the same road as me. All right, we've got something here. So I'm going to put a Max Repel on, and then I'm going to put a Pokemon that is much higher level than all the normal Pokemon in this area, which will be one of my Chadots. But it should be lower level than Cresselia. And there it is, shiny Cresselia. Now, so what we're going to do is just catch it and make sure the stats and nature are all correct. So I have 2 Master Balls. I'll use one of them on this crest. All right, so it should be a sassy nature. Of course, and now what we're going to do is go to the IV checker, which is in the Battle Frontier. Oh, does he give random? Okay, so for some reason, I didn't know this. His judge gives random... Huh. Okay, what we're going to have to do is check using PokeFinder, which is fine. That's pretty easy to do. So what we can do is click IV Calculator. The IV Calculator will pop up. We just type what game we're playing. Platinum. Cresselia. Characteristic. It's somewhat... vain. Don't know the hidden power. The nature is sassy. It's level 50. HP is 195, 75, 140, 95, 165, 81. Find IVs, as you can see. And then if I close that, you'll see that the filters will pop into PokeFinder automatically here. Then if I hit generate, this is the only possible spread that could happen. I wonder how long it would take for him to confirm. He's only confirmed special attack and special defense. Let's see how long it takes to do the rest. There we go, HP. Oh my gosh, that took forever. So don't use the stats judge. It's useless in Platinum. But there you go. That is how to RNG Cresselia or Mesprit. If you have any other questions, please leave them in the comments down below, or consider joining my Discord for any other help you might have. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I hope you get the Cresselia or Mesprit that you want. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next video. I want to do a big shout out to all of my channel members. Thank you guys so much. Without your support, I couldn't be producing as many videos as I am, and I couldn't be streaming as often as I am. So it really means a lot to me. And special shout out to ShadowBliss56 and RLIZT, my Bliss God tier members. Your generosity is unbelievable. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you all next video.